My name is Tom Barr. I'm the Deputy Director for the Department of Public Works for the town of Chatham. And we're here today at wells 10 and 11, located off of Mill Hill Road here in Chatham. These wells were drilled back in 2008, 2009, and they weren't used due to the fact that we had a plume of MTBE that came through the system. So we took these wells and we did not activate them until recent, when we had issues with drought in the past couple of years. So the town decided to do a prolonged pumping test, which was done in 2017, and we found that the well was now safe to put into operation as the plume of MTBE had passed. This wells were built here in 2023, and they're set to go online very soon. Here we have the wells that were installed. Here's well 11. Well 10 is located just over the hill here. Both of those wells will pump up to the treatment plant that we'll be going to shortly. These wells have a submersible pump inside of them that is pumping 350 gallons per minute up to the facility. We're here inside the treatment building for wells 10 and 11. Here's the points where the wells come into the building to get their treatment. So here is well 10 and there's well 11. They'll come through, we'll register their flow. Each well is about 350 gallons per minute. The site combined is about 1 MGD, so that's 1 million gallons per day is the safe yield between the two wells. And as they come in, they'll combine together and then go in to get their treated water. Here's the injection quills where the treatment takes place. So you'll see there's 4 different quills here. We have 3 different chemicals that we add with 1 spare quill in case needed. We add sodium hypochlorite for disinfection. We add potassium hydroxide for pH, to raise the pH levels. And then we have a polyphosphate blend, which is used to help sequester the iron that might be in the drinking water. Here we have the chemical tanks for the said chemicals that were used to treat the water. The potassium hydroxide bulk tank is a chemical that we're going to use the most. We use that more than most of the other chemicals, which is going to help raise the pH of the water, which is naturally around a 5.5 to about a 6.3. We like to get that pH up to around a 7, 7.5, so more of a neutral base. So that's potassium hydroxide, as well as sodium hypochlorite. So our operators will come in here daily, they'll check the levels on their day tanks, and then they will add chemical from the 2 bigger bulk tanks to make sure that there's enough chemical that would be able to treat the water for that day. When the chemicals are added, it'll then blend together through here and then go outside to the back of the building, where it'll be going through a sort of a maze of water main that'll be sent out to the distribution system. The reason for the maze of water is to help with what we call 4-log treatment, which will allow more contact time for the sodium hypochlorite to react to the water to help with the disinfection. So once it goes through that process, it heads out to the street and is then supplied into the distribution system, where everyone uses the water, and what water is not used is then transported to the water storage tanks over on Earl's Way, and it's stored there until the demand is needed again. With constant change in the water chemistry, we've decided to, with this building, have extra space in case we need to add any extra treatment. So this area here has been left open for further construction if needed for green sand filtration or PFAS removal. Hopefully we won't need to use that, but if we do, we have the space and the capacity to add on to this facility. Within the past couple of years, the town has passed a rule that no new irrigation systems can be supplied on the town drinking water. With that being said, the town is highly encouraging anybody that wants to have an irrigation system that they install a private well, which will help eliminate the cost of the chemicals and the power supply that it takes to run these facilities. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our newest water facility. As we continue to monitor and improve the town of Chatham's water supply, we hope to provide more public education and awareness to our residents.